Ladies and gentlemen, all the way live from across the internet, please welcome to the internet, Thum. Incredible.
All right, this is good. Hi. Name that I'm definitely not going to be able to pronounce. What up, what up? Welcome to the Beatbox Television live stream. My name is Thum from Australia. I don't know what to do, really. Can I have a look around my backyard? That'd be cool. Bilal, what up, son? How are you, mate? Wow, look at this. I don't really do these things. Hey, DJ Tech. Go! You should see my veggie garden, mate. It's cranking. Hey, from Atlanta. Nice. All right, make some noise. What kind of noise you want me to make? I don't really know. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Someone just asked about perfect pitch. Definitely not. I would say relative pitch, because every time I usually start a loop piece, I don't have a pitchfork. I just kind of take a bit of a stab in the dark and hope that I'm reaching a ballpark kind of pitch. And everything I do in relation to the fundamental note that I put down is in relative pitch to each other. Is that how you say it? I've got no idea. I've got no training. I'm just trying to pull shit out of my ass right now. Not literally out of my throat. Sounds. But yeah, I'd love to have perfect pitch, but yeah, maybe that's something you can learn. I don't know. My vocal range. I found this out recently. But I haven't watched the video back. I went to a speech pathologist for this documentary series that I'm working on, which is due next Friday. And she tested my vocal range, and I can't remember what it was, but I can maybe show you how low and how high I can get. There's going to be some weird faces in this live stream, I'll tell you that much. Huge balls! He has huge balls. My looping equipment. So, what I've got on my table here today, I usually have a bit more of a setup, but I just moved house, so I've got a $30 Bunnings table, and that's my studio right now. But in terms of the equipment that I've got, I'm using this RC505. It's a Roland joint. I've been using it for a while. mainly just for looping as opposed to all the effects. But it's a really good unit. It's a little light, probably not as robust as some of the other Roland joints. So don't go throwing it around. But yeah, it's pretty good. You get a lot of feedback if you're right in front of foldbacks though. So it definitely helps to have headphones in a live performance environment. And then on top of that, I've got these Korg Chaos pads, KP3s, which are great. I mainly use them for one-shot sampling and looping, but they're huge effects units as well. For example, if you go and then you can add all sorts of different effects like LFO filters. But I mainly use them for one shot, so I can go, so I can create my own little sample libraries on the fly. Or so let's create something out of that. That's how I kind of use the loop pedals. Yeah, that's how I use them. What do we got here? Yeah, Xavier Bell. I think so. Was that like a couple of weeks ago? And there was like a... And you didn't say anything. There was no context. You just took a photo. That was cool, but that was funny. I was so drunk. I inspired the old you to beatbox and not... Aw, that's sad. Keep beatboxing. Alright, what's my favorite sound? I do love the trumpet. That's the one that I like to practice melodically a lot. Because, yeah, I'm not much of a technical beatboxer, so I like to find tones that I can really run with for years. What was the music I did in TED talk about the Germans? Just the generic kind of techno beat. It wasn't a cover of anything. You were munted. Yes, likewise, bro. Hey, Codfish. What's up, son? I'm not sure, mate. Hopefully. Yeah, I missed out last year. It would have been sick. I heard your battle was off its head. Welcome from Egypt. What up, Ahmed? My great-grandmother was Egyptian. When did I start beatboxing? 700 years ago, basically. No, about 15 years ago. When did you think to start singing? Just in the shower. I've been kind of mucking around in the shower for years and also singing. Yeah, I don't know. My girlfriend's a singer and she's very good, so she inspires me every day. Freestyle Fridays in the Valley tonight, man. No, I can't. I've got a show tomorrow night with the legendary producer, Opio, and I really want to come up with something fresh for it because I've been doing the same sort of stuff for a while now, so I think I'm just going to stay in. Yeah, hard out, Jack. It's cranking up a level. There's no way I'm going to go in any more battles here. I'll bloody weigh myself on stage. Do I run the update on your RC505? I haven't, man. I'm still using it with its factory settings. I'm not really good at updating things, including my routines. But give it a go and let me know. What up from Fairhaven? I'm assuming that's Massachusetts. What up? So dope to see so many people from around the world. That's killer. What music do I listen to? Lots of funk and soul and neo-soul stuff, and obviously a lot of hip-hop. I grew up listening to hip-hop. That's going to be killer. When did I start b-boying? I started b-boying when I was like 14 or something like that, but I haven't been breaking for the last 4 years because I tore my adductor muscle in my groin and while I was on blood thinners, and it just snapped and my flexibility went from like full splits to 90 degrees. It sucked balls. How was performing Thumbprints? Yeah, so good. Jesus. That was one of the ones that my mum, yeah, that I could show her and be like, I told you, mum, now I'm bloody face popping with an orchestra. So that was good. When are you getting a haircut, Howie? Jesus, mate. I don't have the budget for that now. Maybe I can get a Hoods grant for one. What's my biggest revenue generator from beatboxing? Live shows. Definitely touring, which also takes it out of you, especially when you're like really grinding all the time. Yeah, live shows. But I'd love to start getting more stuff on my YouTube channel. I just haven't had the time to constantly put out videos. Do I still write graphers worse? Yeah, I do. I mean, I haven't been out bombing for a long time. I got snapped maybe like 5 years ago, and just one little demeanor has completely ruined, like, totally annoyed me in terms of getting US visas and things like that. Even though I didn't get a conviction and I only got a $250 fine, the United States count anything that you plead guilty to in court as a conviction, and so that automatically denied my chances of getting a visa, so I had to apply for a visa waiver application, and it's such a protracted, long kind of... and so it's really hard now to go to the States, and every time I go there I get held up in customs for like an hour and a half while they basically finger my life. Yeah, alright, what else am I looking at? How do I take care of my voice? That's a good question. I should more. Before big shows I'll warm up, but I'm definitely not like sit down and warm up and like consistently drink water and, you know, stretch the vocal cords. But I did have them assessed recently, and they said they were fine, and that was after a very intense kind of beatbox session. So there you go. Must be all right. Can I please do the Chinese beat? Hey, what up? What up, Terry? How you going, mate? Oh, wow. Chinese beat. I gotta think. I watched the Berry one. They did like a Chinese trap thing, and man, that was dope. This is way better than mine. Have I ever been to Mexico? No, I haven't. I would love to go to Mexico. Monkey, what up, son? If you could choose, would you rather have a massive head, size of a truck, and a big mouth and powerful enough to play massive sets for big crowds without amplification, or multiple little mouths that can work together to increase possibilities? Multiple little mouths, for sure. Definitely. Because then you can have one brain connected to all the mouths. Would you consider working with another MC? Yeah, all the time. I work with heaps of MCs. I mean, I grew up as an MC as well, so yeah, I'd definitely do that. What's my process for finding new sounds? So, for example, I'll give you like, Reeps does his like his sound tree thing, and I think that's a really great way of explaining it. But the way that I find sounds, I often like take a sound that I've already got, and then I'll retrofit it to serve another purpose. So, for example, with the trumpet, I started off with the siren, and then I just tried it with all my teeth on my bottom lip, like this, and then I was like, oh, maybe I'll try and push some more air through it, and then went like to give that tonality of a trumpet where you can always hear the breath kind of wavering over the top of the tone. So I just, yeah, I just try and experiment with a whole lot of different things and think of as many ways to shape a different tone or a different sound, just sort of bend it. For example, if I've got like a little lip buzzy thing, like a, you can put a bass behind that as well. Or like, there's just so many different ways that you can like spend altering sounds. It's much like a body shop for mechanics where you're just like banging in panels. That's what I'm doing with my voice box until you create new things. What up, Swish? Fuck, your videos are funny, man. Holy shit. Yeah, read the sign. I can't do lip rolls. I just thought I'd get that out there in case people ask me. I just thought I'd throw it out there into the ether. Remember hearing you beatbox in the drains near Greenslopes. Sold you a Nokia 8250 back in the day. That does not surprise me. Fuck, I would have had my cans of export chrome. Definitely didn't smash that. Oh, mate, I wish I could shout out your name, but I've got no idea how to pronounce it. I'll just draw it. That'll be easier. Well, that's right. I got my big water. Trekkie. I'm going to assume that it's Trekkie or Trekkie. Let's see. Just whipping up a little something from the Funk Factory, boys. Yeah, you know how it is on Friday morning. Most of the time I spend here is drawing. I'm sure you can familiarize yourself with that, monkey. Oh, now I can't watch the screen while I'm bloody doing this. That was a stupid idea. I'm just scribbling up something for someone that asked for a shout out, but I didn't know how to pronounce their name, so I'm just going to draw it instead, and that's going to be easier. Well, probably not easier, but less effort. What? That doesn't make sense. Oh, burner. Oh, shit, so much out. Oh. Oh man, I hate Y's. Y's are a hard letter to draw. Alright, I should probably spend some time actually looking at the screen. Oh. This is for you, Trekkie. I think your name was Trekkie. I'm not really sure. Sorry, mate. But yeah, Trekkie, Trekkie, Trekkie. What do you think? I think it's okay. All right. What do we got? How old am I? Timeless. Your pants. Smurder, yeah, that doesn't surprise me, the dodgy bastard. My parents support my talent. They didn't for a long time, for like a good 10 years, until they realized that they couldn't convince me to stop, and now I think they've come around. So I gave it a red hot go. Yeah, the Ratchet Face version with the orchestra. Someone's just asked about whether I plan to do more orchestra stuff. Yes, I do. We've recorded a whole studio album, which as soon as I finish this documentary, I'm going to get into mixing because it's like 62 tracks each session. So I'm going to take my time with that one. But yeah, that was a super humbling experience to be able to work with an orchestra. You know, I came up in a park tagging telephone poles and drinking goon. So that was like super dope for me. I never thought that would happen. Yeah, Ross Turnbull, you were sitting behind me. Probably, I think that was you. And I was sitting in front of you editing on my computer, maybe. Scratch, yeah, I feel like I should probably do some music. Maybe I'll just have a little bit of a scratch. I'm in the middle of that process, Tom. Parents don't understand. Yeah, trust me, bro, I went through that. But if you find something that you love and you just keep smashing at it, there's every chance in the world to turn your passion into a profession, then you don't have to work. Like me, for example. I'm at home at 10 o'clock on a Friday when people should be doing responsible adult things. But I'm drinking a coffee out of this. It's not your fault. You're the best. Any new projects I'm working on? Yes, lots of projects. And they're all projects that like don't have any immediate financial gain. So yeah. But they're good. They're like very like soul enriching. But I just bought a house, so I can't really pay a mortgage with feel goods. Wish you could though, that'd be great. Alright, let me try, I might just have a little bit of a scratch. Yeah, my full-time job is beatboxing, I guess. But more like a lot of different things. I edit and I sound mix and I record, and I've managed to have my fingers in a whole lot of pies that have all sort of like lukewarm pies, and now I'm selling them, which is kind of dodgy. Salmonella. Aca salmonella. No? No? That's alright, I'll go fuck myself. Oh yeah. Alright, let me have a little bit of a scratch. We'll see what we can do. What kind of tempo? What kind of tempo are we thinking? Like a... What else do we have to look at? Hey, what up, Z Hostel? Carlo, how you going, man? I miss you guys. I hope to come back to Malasimbo. Who are my influences? Oh, mate, probably just like my mates, hey? Like seeing my friends that have become like super successful, but also just retain a level of humility. That's like the most inspiring thing for me, to see like normal people rise above all this, the mirror shots and that kind of thing. Like a lot of the graph writers that I've grown up with that have become like sort of internationally famous and just keep pushing their art form and keep kind of leveling up. And like, you know, dudes like the Hoods, just smashing it for years and years and years and just showing no slowing down. That's like really inspiring for me, yeah. Hello from Canada. What up? I've only been to Canada once, and that was to Montreal. I really want to see the rest. Can you demonstrate how you make the record sound with the needle on the record? Yeah, so basically the vinyl crackle is just it's like it's like the siren, but you're bubbling spit behind it. I learned it off a bloke called Daniel, I think his name was. And it's just going like, but then you like bubble spit behind your teeth, which sounds disgusting, but fucking hell, got me a couple of million views, didn't it? You're right, yeah. Like that. But you can also just do it with your lips closed. If you have like a tiny little bit of saliva between your lips, and you just sort of blow out the tone, and it sort of vibrates, and then that's where you get the crackle from. That kind of thing. All right, my mic name, yeah. So this is the Sennheiser E945. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Sennheiser E945, one of the greatest industry standard mics that a beatboxer can use. Hey, no, it's a bloody good microphone. It's got like a relatively small diaphragm compared to the D5 or compared to an SM58, and I find this is really good for looping performances because you don't get so much bleed from the bass feedback that goes back into your loops. And it's I've got like 4 of these now. I keep coming back. I also like the AKG D5 for live shows as well. It's got a really nice bass response. What else we got? Jake Bailey, serious question. If I start beatboxing again, should I post on my YouTube channel, The Dubstep Biker? My channel is about bikes and stuff, but I want to be different, so I'm thinking beatboxing while riding. What do you think? That's a great idea. You know, you could be even more different and do it on a unicycle or like a penny farthing. That would be dope. If you could beatbox on a penny farthing, but like on dirt jumps, fucking hell, mate, that'll go viral. Good night in the UK. Thank you for staying up. Oh, Jesus, Hobbs. Thanks for staying up, brother. I'll see you soon. Jamie and I are coming over there soon. You have a beatboxer friend and he tries his sounds everywhere. Yes, I'm pretty sure all the beatboxers on here can attest to the fact that we are constantly making noise. I call it my percussive Tourette's because a lot of the time you don't even know you're making sounds and you just look like a complete weirdo. Oh, Reese. There's children here, mate. Jesus, dial it back a bit. Yeah, I've got the Chaos pads and the RC505. So these little funky bad boys are just hiding below the screen there. And I also use the RC505. What was my first beat? Then one you can remember and you can do it. My first beat was this. Yeah, it's really good. Still in my sets. Not really. I think that was a bass line of a Zeb Rocksky track that I used to breakdance to. And I'd always like try and practice my top rocks while I beatbox that because I didn't have the stereo. So I think that's probably how I got into beatboxing, actually. Do I have any hobbies? I guess, well, I mean, I guess if you're getting paid for something, does that mean it's not a hobby anymore? I've got heaps of hobbies. I don't understand how people don't have hobbies. So what are my hobbies? Gardening. I just bought a house and the gardens are very extensive, so that's a new one. Obviously I like graffiti, I like breakdancing, I like production, making beats, editing videos, editing sound, graffiti, bushwalking, Australian microfauna. What would you call beatbox if not beatbox? I don't know. Nil. I'm not touching myself under the table. I'm playing with my chaos pad. Oh, mate, I'm so keen, Ben. Bro, you should... Yeah, I take my Zoom out all the time and just sample things. Especially in my house now. We got so many snakes here. They're not very good at beatboxing, though. Have I ever tried beatboxing to impress a girl that you liked? At which stage of the relationship? Do that squeaky noise from your teeth, eh? That's the description of my entire career. Have I ever been to the Philippines? Yes, I have, and I loved it. I went to a fantastic festival called Malasimbo, which is my favorite festival I've ever played. Lip roll, are you serious, mate? Look at the bloody sign. I made a sign for this very occasion. Oh, I didn't have it up. Sorry. For future reference. Just so everybody knows. So if I ever go into a battle again, I'm rooted. Could I do a graffiti? I can give it a real red hot go, but I feel like last time I spent a bit too much time, so maybe I'll just rip up a hand style or something for you. Alright, the dubstep biker. I'm going to hold this up to the screen, and then you can like screenshot it, and then digitalize it if you want a little bit of a logo. Just give me 1 second. And when I say one, I mean a non-discriminate amount of time. All right. There you go, big dog. Hey, syphilis. One for the boys. Ethnic music beatbox, please. That's a very broad request. What kind of thing? Do a mystic tag? Nah, you can do one yourself, you toy. In terms of Australian culture, what would you like to have and not have when comparing to other countries? An Australian culture. Which is kind of like, I mean, outside the obvious realm of the very, very long, detailed, enriched Indigenous culture, colonial Australia just kind of has a bastardization of everybody else's culture. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Hello from Portugal. What up from Carol E? What's my philosophy on toasters? Well, it's all about transformation, Alex. Toaster is like the metaphor for life. A life-changing event. You know, you go in there as bread, soft, limp, sometimes stale, perhaps a little bit flaccid, and overarchingly white. But then you go into the toaster, and it's like the chrysalis for transformation in life. You come out of the toaster, rigid, hard, a completely different chemical structure, and delicious. That's my philosophy on toasters. that one was for you, ABH. I got to get philosophical. I love your videos recently, by the way, my man. Sounds like a great Viagra commercial. God, I hope I don't need to start pitching for that kind of thing soon. Pitching for a Viagra commercial. How fitting. What up, J-Lord? Hey, Alexinho. What up, son? Hey, man, I'm so close to finishing all those videos we did, bro. It's looking so killer. If you was going to team battle, who would you have as your teammate? If I could, like, pick, like, my ultimate team, I'd probably have, like, just in terms of people that I love their musicality, and like I think they're not overpowering other beatboxers. Sometimes I see a lot of team battles where the dynamic of the group, everyone's just trying to like go 160%. So I think it's really important to have like certain levels. So for me, I would probably have Dani. He's one of my favorite beatboxers. Ballsy, just because he's a funny guy. And he's pretty good at beatboxing too, I've got to admit. And MB14, he's killer, super musical. I'll probably just join Berry one. Did I have any Vegemite today? No, I didn't. Did yesterday though. Try an electro song. What kind of like electro? You mean like old school electro? Like coming to Adelaide. Oh mate. Yeah, I don't know. I hope so. Oh, no, I know the one you're talking about. I'd have to listen to Forgot About Dre. Hey, what up, MB14? Oh, mate. Just giving you mad love. Berry Thum. Yeah. Thumberry? That could be something completely different, though. This is my job, Jeremy. Sucked in. Do you have a new favorite sound? Man, some of D-Lo's sounds. I just mastered one of his videos, and there were some sounds in there that I think I'm just gonna totally deconstruct his routine and create myself a little sound library out of it. Because Jesus, that was killer. All right, what do some people want to hear? Like, I feel like I'm doing a lot of talking. When am I coming to the US? When Donald Trump lets me in. My visa is on a very, very tight rope at the moment. But I've got it for another 1.5 years. So hopefully soon. Can I lip roll like D-Lo? No, I can't. D-Lo can lip roll like D-Lo, though. Some video game effects? Oh, yeah, I love that. I don't know, that was a bit 8-bit, huh? A jump up D&B tune. Something about toast.
I like my Vegemite when the record feels alright. I come around in the morning when I wake up yawning. I like toast, put it in the toaster, get here, come out closer, put it on the plate. Now check my break. Toast, I like toast, toast, I like toast, toast, I like toast, toast, I like toast, I like toast.
I don't know, I'm not Biddy, man, I can't do that shit. I like toast. Eurofunk. Future bass type of music. What kind of like? What is future bass, man? I don't know. I sit in my own little world. But I've been working on this kind of tune that I really want to get popping for tomorrow night. I'll see if I can whip it up. Let's start at like a little bit of a lower tempo.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
I really like the sampling capacity on the Chaos pads because I can't always arrive at the pitch that I want to. Like my pitch is a little bit shit. I can make the tone until I feel like I'm in the right place and then sample it. It's kind of cheating, I guess, but it's an intuitive way of working. This is a song that I've been working on. All my friends are buying houses and property. Leave as I can, but I'll take my time to get there. Anyways, that's something I'm working on. I think I'll probably try and write some more because I just sort of made up some bits. But yeah, that's what I'm bloody working on at the moment, guys. Yeah. The hand movements, I can't help myself. I wouldn't be able to beatbox if I had my hands tied. Oh man, I would love... Hey, Edo man, what up, son? Oh, I would love to come to Japan. I've never been. I've been to the airport and Narita. And, but yeah, still never been to Japan. And the amount that my friends talk about it, yeah, really bloody want to go. Alright, what else, does anyone want to learn anything? Like, I feel like I can impart some knowledge. Be glad as it may, all my friends are buying houses. What's my favorite effect on the RC505? I don't really know, dude. I mainly just use it for reverb. Some of the other stuff I use sometimes is the beat repeat and also just the... I think it's like the beat scatter, like the turntable slow down. I really love that. Funky beat. Video's looping, that's no good. I don't know what to do now. Oh man, I just did some crazy shit you guys just missed. Is it working now? I feel like someone said it was working again. Hey, 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 hey. Is there any delays? Is there any delays? Is there any delays? How long did it take me to perfect my skill? I'm still perfecting my skill. I think anyone that calls their skills perfected should keep perfecting. I don't know. Well, I mean, I've been doing it for a long time, on and off for like almost 15 years. Cool. Well, is this broken now? Is this what's going on? Might probably like call it. All right. Oh, yeah. Here you go, buddy. There you go. Screenshot that, and then you've got yourself a logo. You just have to digitalize it. Get one of your graphic design mates to vectorize it. All right, well, I might duck out. Thank you all for coming down. Good times. Great times. Fantastic. Enjoy your Friday or your Thursday, depending on where you are. Peace, baby.